everyone, this is ICO Talk. My name is Yelena. Today my guest is Daniel Girdea, a founder of Arcona. Hello Daniel, thanks for joining us.
Hi Elena, thank you for this invitation. Thanks.
Okay, so please first of all tell us about Arcona and what is the main idea behind the project.
So the main idea of Arcona is that Arcona is a global augmented reality ecosystem built on blockchain technology. So in this ecosystem, we are merging the real world and the virtual one into a single information environment where everyone will be able to interact with augmented reality in the real world locations. So it means that we will be able to change our surroundings in the real world on fly by adding here in this real world some virtual objects that will be linked directly to the real world. In this real world, it will be the combination of two worlds.
Okay.
Like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what are the main challenges on the market that can be solved with the help of your project?
Now look, so millions of the people today have the access to augmented reality because all the big players like Google, like Apple, they already launched their platforms, and these features and the tools are already integrated in their mobile phones. It means that all the owners of the Google phones, the Android phones and the Apple phones, they have the access to augmented reality. But this is the personal experience, so everything that they can do is just create their content and put it right in front of them. And nobody can see it, only they can see it. So it means that there is no single information space for all these users where they will be able to interact together and simultaneously with augmented reality. Mm-hmm. And more, they cannot today interact with this in the real world. So, and what we're doing, we are solving this problem. So I can say that it will be the future social network in augmented reality. So this is kind of aspect can be.
And are there any other projects on the market that do the same thing as you, or you're absolutely unique in this way?
We need to understand that technically it is very hard to work with augmented reality outdoor. All the existing platforms that allow us to interact with augmented reality, they are mostly working indoor because outdoor the surroundings are changing. I mean, the sunlight is changing, the grass can be green, then the next day it will fall the snow, and so on. So the environment is changing, and it's an issue in augmented reality to work outdoor. So we know about this because of our background. So we are developing our own platform based on our own computer vision system that we already have. So, and these tools will allow us to interact in the real world with the changing surroundings, with the changing environment in the real world. So I hope that there are different companies that are trying to do the same, but we are several years in front of them because we are developing this platform already 4 years. So when the augmented reality market was zero, we already started developing all this platform. So this is
that's what I wanted to ask you next. Yes, about the history of the project. Yeah, tell us please some words about the history. When was it launched, and who's got the idea of the project, and why did you decide to develop this particular idea?
Well, we started the project more than 4 years ago. The company was launched in 2013. And we started developing the projects in augmented reality using the third parties. I mean, the other platforms that are existing in the world today. Okay. What was the idea? We're still developing these applications. So we are rebuilding the missing architectural masterpieces in the world, in the tourism market. So to give you an idea, if you're a tourist, you are coming on site, you see the ruins, you're trying to imagine how these ruins were in the past. And we are giving the tourists this possibility. They are launching our application, they are looking around, they see the real world location, but when they are looking on the ruins, instead of ruins, they see those castles and churches that are destroyed. We are showing them how it was in the past. So at that time, we understood that existing platforms do not work outdoor. We understood this castle is very hard to put this castle right on this location. So then we started developing our own platform to be able to put these objects outdoor. And then we understood that we understood that there is no single information space for this, for us to interact with. So we would love to combine all our projects in one platform. So thus we came to the idea that we need to generate the augmented reality layer on the entire surface of the planet. Why not? So we are very ambitious and we know how to do it. Why not? So the platform will allow this. So the platform is the first step to disrupt the world with augmented reality technology, and we can do it.
Okay. And now a few words about the team of the project.
Yeah, so we are the 4 founders in the team. We are 12. I mean, the whole team is 12 people, with the developers, with the computer vision system specialists, for sure our CTO and our project lead. Ilia Korguzalov is our project lead. It's his idea, and we are following him. The founders of the company are working together more than 10 years. They had several businesses together, so they were founders in different businesses, and so they're working together for several years. I joined the team more than 1 year and a half ago. So I joined the team as a business angel, very active business angel. So I bought a stake of the company, and now I'm leading the company also. So because I fell in love, this is the only thing I have today. This is just this idea and just this project, and I'm very impressed with it. So I'm doing everything I can to make it happen. It's already happened.
Okay, great. Let's now stick to your ICO. Please tell us, first of all, what is the soft cap and the hard cap of the ICO?
So the soft cap is 1 million, because it is enough to develop the platform for us. The hard cap is 50 million, because we are going to attract the audience to create the community of the project. We have the experience like Pokemon Go, right? This project that attracted hundreds of millions of the users just investing in the marketing, 30 or 40 millions of dollars. So we're going to do the same. So to create the community of the project and to make it live again.
And just in more details about the roadmap, the key milestones of development.
Yeah, right. So now we have the computer vision system ready. It's only for internal use now. So we are going to pack it into SDK the next year. During the first quarter of the 2018, so the next year, we're going to launch the marketplace. In this marketplace, the users will be able to share the content. So the developers will, and the 3 artists will bring the content into the marketplace. They will create it. And the users will be able to buy this content and to use it in the ecosystem on the platform, right, in Arcona. And then we're going to launch the AR viewer, our application that will show us this mixed reality in this real world. During the after we finish the ICO, it will be in March. So in March, we launch the auctions. During these auctions, you will be able to buy the digital land. So I would like to mention about the digital land, that this layer that we created, we call it digital land.
Digital land.
Because you can, so you can buy digital land in any part of the world. Because, so you can, being in Moscow or in Singapore, you can buy the land in Tokyo or in the center of New York and put any object, 3 objects remotely on this space. And all the people who will pass through New York, this center, they will see this object directly in that space. So we invented the new type of land.
Great. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's
fantastic, but it works. So it's real. It's real because it's not the virtual world, but it's real one. Just imagine that we have the real world, the land of the real world, and we put above the digital lands. It will be linked directly to the real world. So you can sell it. We can sell it, and you can buy and become the owner of the digital land. So we launched the auctions just for token holders during March. They will be able to buy the most sweetest locations in the world, because we are starting with the 10 big cities, the centers of the 10 big cities in the world, like Tokyo, Beijing, New York, Paris. You can buy the land. Yeah, sure. Why not? And you can buy the land in the center of these cities, and then we go listed. In April, we're already going to the exchanges, and all the other users will be able to take part in the auctions. But first, it will be done just for the token holders. So during the 2018, we will digitalize these 10 cities, and in 2019, all the platform, like a completed project, it will be launched.
Okay, okay. And now in more details about the your tokens. What are the key benefits for your token holders?
So the biggest benefit for the token holders is that it is a possibility to become the owner of the digital land. So only with the tokens as our internal currency, you will be able to buy the digital land inside the ecosystem. You can create your own business on this land, right? So you can earn money inside the ecosystem. So please don't look at our token as an speculation tool. No, please. So you can use the token inside the ecosystem to generate the revenues. This is the main idea. Because imagine that you can launch a business on another continent. Being in Russia, you can launch the project in Europe, and it can be the same project like we do. Now imagine that you can rebuild in Greece some monuments like we did, and ask the tourists for a fee if they want to see this closed content. So you rebuild some forums in Italy, right? And the people are coming to the place, they see the invitation, they launch your small application inside the ecosystem Arcona, and they pay a small fee to you, and they are looking at the content. So this is a working business today, because we are doing this already today, right?
Right.
So this is the biggest benefit for the token holders to become the landowners.
Okay, I see. Okay, let's just for a second imagine the negative scenario. If you don't achieve even the soft cap, what will happen with the project? Do you consider maybe any other traditional sources of crowdfunding?
Yeah, the first is that we already raised in the closed pre-sale. We raised more than $605,000, right? $650,000. So now our hard cap is 1 million. So we are soft cap. So we are sure that we can reach the soft cap.
Sure. Yeah.
If even now, for sure there are different other possibilities to attract the investments. So what we are doing before the ICO. So we are not going to stop. We are working already more than 4 years, and we had different difficult situations during our roadmap. So nothing can stop us. Never surrender.
Okay, that's great. And what do you personally think about the future of the ICO market in the world?
Depends on how it will be used. If it will be used just as a source to get the money, I think this process will not have the very good future, I think. Because we would love to use it as the community building. Because the main idea of our project is to create the community. Because the main force of any ecosystem is the community. So this is the power of any ecosystem. So if all of us will use this as the creating of the community, not only attracting the funds, so I think it has a good future, I think.
Okay, and just to sum it up, in 1 or 2 sentences and very, very brief, why shall I invest in Arcona?
Because the main idea is to become the landowner of any part of the planet. You can create your business remotely. You can build business around your creativity. So all the creative people who today can provide some creativity to the world, we give them this tool to get to the wider audience and build the business around it. So now all the 3D artists and the developers can monetize their creativity and to get to the wider audience. So we are opening the new tool for the creative people.
Okay, Daniel, then thank you so much for this interview and for being with us today.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you very much. Please enjoy.
Thank you, and I remind you that today my guest was Daniel Girdea, founder of Arcona. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more interesting videos. Bye-bye.